Chapter 6 Social Justice and Marginalized Community. Marginality is an experience that affects millions of people throughout the world. People who are marginalized have relatively little control over their lives and the resources available to them. This results in making them handicapped on delivering contribution to society. A vicious cycle is set up whereby their lack of positive and supportive relationship means that they are prevented from participating in local life, which in turn lead to the further isolation. This has a tenure impact on development of human being as well as on the society at large, as the objective of the development is to create an enabling environment for for people to enjoy a productive, healthy and creative life. It is important to address the issue of marginalization development is always broadly conceived in terms of mass participation. Marginalization deprives a large majority of people across the globe from participating in the development. It is the complex problem, and there are many factors that cause marginalization. This complex and serious problem need to be addressed at the policy level. This project deals with the problems associated with the group suffering from marginalization and the way to reduce them. Social inequality. India is the land of diverse culture, custom, tradition, disparity, and diversity. All these diversities are unique in their richness and give India the distinct but a composite culture. Since independent, our democratic system has worked well in this field, but despite our all-round progress, the country still continue to face different kind of social and economic disparities, along with political challenges. Democracy works on the principle of equality of all citizens, but unfortunately, the Indian society is full of disparity and inequality. The ideals of equality or political equality remain incomplete without social and economic equality. The social life of India is full of inequalities. Some of them are as follow. First, gender-based inequality. The gender-based inequality also prevalent in our society. Women are often face difficulties in a male-dominated Indian society. Female children are generally unwelcomed in the most of the families even today. In many regions of India, there is a practice of killing the baby girl in infant stages or even in the womb. Killing of an unborn or newly born girl child is called infanticide. This is another example of social inequality. Second, caste-based inequality. There exists a widespread caste inequality or discrimination in our society. The people of upper caste look down those of the lower caste, which include untouchables as well. This unequal and unfair treatment lead to social inequality. Third, economic status-based inequality. There are economic equality in our society, such as inequality between the rich and the poor. There is a glaring inequality in our society. Fourth, literary-based inequality. In our society, there are prevail inequality between the literate and the illiterate. The literate ones do not respect the literate and even exploit them as well. Illiteracy still remain a big challenge for the state, and the growing population is making it is a big issue as well. Constitutional provision for ensuring social justice. The concept of social justice is related to the all-round development of the society. Social justice means the eliminating the prevailing injustice and inequality, protecting the interest of all, especially of the weaker section, abolish of the all types of discrimination by the mean of proper emphasis on the social equality and ensuring the common goods in our constitution provision have been made for the direct principle which aim at the providing social and economic justice. Similarly, the fundamental right are providing or securing social justice to all people of the society. Our constitution provides the equality of every children without any discrimination. Article 17 of the Indian Constitution abolishes untouchability and declare it is a punishable offence. The Constitution provides equality of status and opportunity irrespective of their race, caste, of religion to every citizen. The Constitution protects the Indian citizen from the exploitation by an individual or the state under fundamental right. Article 14 to 18 of our Constitution mentioned the right to equality. Article 19 to 22 of the Constitution countries have countries the right to freedom to all the people of the society, while under Article 25 to 28 the right to freedom a right to freedom of religion has been provided to all people of the society. In Article 29 to 13, provision has been made for cultural and education right. All these provisions are meant to safeguard the interest of all the citizens of the India for their even development. All these constitutional provisions and rights ensure social justice to all people in the society. Socialism incorporated in the preamble to the Indian Constitution is one of the our ideal, such ideals and provisions were made in a constitution to make effort to secure social justice for all. Social and economic justice is the one of the main objective of the directive principle of the state policy. Effect of the social inequality on economic inequality. India is a land of the large-scale diversity and disparity. After the independence in 1947, democracy was adopted in India with a view to ensure equality and all-round development of all people. Democracy demands inequality of all citizens, but the social inequality in our society, in our various forms, certainty affect the economic equality. Our society is divided between the rich and the poor class. The economic equality is still existing and growing in our society. As a result of it, the rich become more rich and poor became remain poor. Thus, economic inequality have widened by each single day. Social inequality such as illiteracy, ignorance, and poverty are related to one another. Illiterate persons such as farmer, worker are easily cheated by money. Lenders and anti-social element in their day-to-day life. The worker and poorer farmers sometimes lose their small holding as well as in such sense also economic inequality continue to exist due to the social inequality. Socially depressed classes as often seen are economically backward. Instead, poor people often have low social status and they remain economically backward. Widespread poverty and practice of bonded labor are main causes of social economic inequality that need to be eradicated. Rapid rise in price result in inflation, which affect the lower and middle class the most. It become difficult for the people to maintain their daily expenditure. First, unequal or uneven ownership of cultivatable land is largely responsible for economic disparity, especially in the rural areas. Second, availability of unequal facilities and opportunities for also prevent conditions for the unequal development in the country. Third, unequal control over the means of production and material resources has also resulted in disparity in income distribution in the country. Fourth, unemployment is another major cause of economic inequality, especially in the urban areas. All these conditions affect the total well-being of the individual and the society. So it must be checked at the earliest. Reservation in our constitution, the concept of socialism has been adopted, which aim to establishing equality-based society. Keeping this in view, provision has been made for the reservation of seat improve the condition of the depressed classes. The Constitution of India provides for certain safeguard to a provision for well-being of the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. To ensure well-being of these classes, certain percentage of the seats have been reserved in the Parliament, Lok Sabha, and the state legislation assemblies for the SCs and the STs. Certain quotas, 22.5% has been reserved for them in the matter of appointment. It means that reservation of the jobs has been made for them at the center as well as in the state and the union territories. The government has also reserved, as per the Mandal Commission recommendation, 27% of the jobs, government jobs, or for the other backward classes OBCs as well. There is also provision for the reservation of some seats for them in an educational institution. All these efforts has been made to ensure equality in the society. These efforts or safeguard are meant to provide equal opportunity for the all development of every individual.